It is so great to meet you.
It is so fantastic to meet you, and I just have to say, can we talk about your nails?
Oh, you want to talk about my nails?
Yes.
You like them now?
Do I like them?
She likes my nails.
I love
Thank
them.
you.
And I especially love them because I can admire how beautiful they are, and then I look at my ratchet hands, and I see that I literally have chipped nail polish coming off, and I just admire how beautiful your nails are.
Thank you. We can get yours done like these too.
I would not be able, I am so uncoordinated that I have to have Velcro on my tennis shoes, and I don't think I could even do Velcro with nails that long.
Well, I'll wear them for you.
Please,
You good with
please.
that?
I'm gonna let you.
Okay, okay. Thank you for that. Thank you for being here. You are amazing. You inspire us all. Okay, we want to know so many things. So tell us, how did you get started in the mindset space?
By screwing up my life.
Yes. What does that mean?
Well, it means that, so the short version of the story is about 15 years ago, 41 years old, my husband's restaurant business was going under and I lost my job. And we had put all our money into the business, so we were $800,000 in debt.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. I don't know about you guys, but I don't have that kind of pocket change. And so when liens hit the house and you can't put groceries on the table or gas in the tank, you don't know, you know what to do. You know you need to look for a job. You know you need to pull yourself out of it. You know you need to ask for help, but you don't know how to make yourself do it.
Wow.
And so at 41, I found myself in this place where I didn't even recognize myself. I couldn't get out of bed. I couldn't motivate myself to do anything. And it was at that moment in time that I realized nobody's coming. Nobody's going to come and fix this. And if I want my life to change, I have to, A, say what I'm doing isn't working.
Right.
And B, I got to figure out how to push myself to do the things that I don't feel like doing so that I can have my life move in the direction that I want. And so I got into the business of talking about mindset and happiness and the things that are actually important in life.
Right, right.
By screwing up my own life and having to figure it out.
That's how we learn.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And I think we can all learn something from one another.
Yes.
I think that we are best equipped to help the people we used to be. And there are things, like I think about life this way, like we're all on this big walk on the road of life. And we're shoulder to shoulder and we're talking and we're sharing. There are times, Jennifer, where you're a couple steps ahead of me and you can help me with something you've been through. And there are times that I might be a couple steps ahead of you because I've done stuff with my kids and been through issues with them that I could help you.
Yes.
And when you look at other people as companions on the road of life that are there to support you and hold up the light, we can help each other. And that's what I do in my work.
And you're helping all of us. Woo. I don't think anyone was breathing as you were speaking. We were all taking that in, like every bit of what you just said. So thank you for that. And congratulations, your book is #1 on New York Times bestselling, Amazon, Audible, like this. Make sure you get your copy, okay? Tell us about the theory, let them.
Yes, okay, so this is so simple and you're gonna love it. The let them theory is just a mindset tool that shows you immediately what's in your control and what is not in your control. And here's how you use it. There's two parts. Anytime in life where you feel frustrated, stressed out, annoyed, worried, hurt, whatever, you just say 2 words, let them. Let them. Let them think what they're gonna think. Let the traffic back up. Let the line take too long. Let my mom be annoyed. Let them be disappointed. Let them. Let people be who they are. Let them think what they wanna think. Let them feel what they wanna feel. It is not your job or responsibility to manage or control it. And in fact, you can't. And so when you say let them, you recognize I'm not going to waste time controlling something I can't control, and I'm not going to waste my energy stressing about something like traffic that I have no impact on.
That's going to stress us out even more.
Correct. So why would you let it stress you out? So then the second part, which is more important, the second part is then you say let me. Let me remind myself, in life, there's only 3 things I can control. I can control what I think about this. I can control what I do and don't do.
Okay.
And I can control what I do in response to what I feel. Ooh. And what we forget is that in life, oftentimes, doing nothing is the power move.
I love that.
Yeah, and so, you know, this thing, if you feel stressed out or tired or overwhelmed or you're working hard and you're just not as happy as you want to be and you're not getting where you want to go, I got news for you. The problem isn't you. The problem is the power you give to other people. You give their thoughts, their moods, their expectations, their opinions power. And there's a whole different way to live your life. Just let people be who they are and your relationships get better. Let people live their lives and your life gets better. And when you stop giving your power to other people's opinions and expectations, you can take your power back and focus on living your life in a way that makes you proud of yourself. And then a funny thing happens. You don't think a lot about other people.
You gotta speak today. Everything you said just spoke to me. Oh my goodness. Now, how did your daughter help you write your book?
Oh, okay, yes. So my daughter's here. I don't know where she is. There she is.
Right
Gotta
there.
kill us
There
both
she
with
goes.
that letter. So we worked on this book together, and it healed our relationship because we are very different people. Like my brain is like you take a box of mice and you dump it out. That's what my brain is like. And thoughts everywhere. She is the kind of person that thinks in columns, right? And so we started working on this, and we would be arguing because I would go, well, I think we should write this story about, and she's like, that's the dumbest story. Nobody my age at 25 was going to do that. And so we argued about every word, but in the process, we constantly were like, let him. And it gave us the space, and this is what you're going to notice. When you say let them, especially with family, you're going to see the people that you've known forever as they are, probably for the first time. And then you give them the space to be who they are.
Yes.
Without making it your job to change them or fix them, you give them space. And then what's interesting is in that space, you actually learn how to love somebody as they are instead of changing them.
Come on. Ooh, I don't know what else to say about that. Thank you so much for this. Y'all getting this? Okay. Now, I want to hear from your daughter.
Yes.
Tell me, what is it like working with your mom?
It is so hard. Like all mother-daughters, I think there's so much about her that I want to change. And in writing this book, we argued so much. We argued over every single word. We had to say, let her, all day long. But it was also the most rewarding experience of my entire life because I think it really, using the let them theory, it taught me like how to accept who she is and also who she isn't. And that if I want our relationship to change, then I need to change how I show up. And so all in all, we somehow came out on the other side, but it was brutal, to be honest.
But it's blessing us all. We're back with Mel Robbins, and we're going to be giving our audience some advice based on her new book, The Let Them Theory. Are y'all ready for this? Okay, first up is B. Mel, B.
All right, B. Hi. How are you? Nice to see you.
So my name is B, and I'm getting my master's degree. And like sometimes I find myself comparing to other people in my cohort and in my classes, and just thinking if I'm good enough to be there. Like, do you have any advice?
Yes. So, do you know how you know you're good enough to be there?
How?
Correct. You're there. And so here's the thing: you're mistaking the nerves that you feel for self-doubt. It's actually your ambition. So if you're ever in a room where that imposter thing, that's not actually a sign that you're in the wrong room. It's a sign you're in the right room. You just want to succeed. So all I'm going to say is stop focusing on them, let them do their thing, and let me actually just double down on studying and succeeding. That's all you need to do.
Love
you.
that.
Thank
Got
you
it.
so
You got it. Good luck.
Thank you.
Yes. Good job, Mel. All right. Hannah.
Hi. How are you? Hi.
Hi, my name is Hannah. I am a mother who is trying to implement your let them theory for my son. And I just wanted to know how you would implement it by, like, for their, like, safety. Like,
Yes.
you're just letting
Yes.
them.
No.
But, like, no, you're not just letting
Yes.
them. But, like, how would you implement the boundaries and like, the limits for that?
Excellent question. So as the parent, you're driving the bus, and the Let Them Theory is really a book about adult relationships.
Right.
But here's the thing. Your job as a parent is to guide, not control. Do you see that? So you're not going to let them do anything dangerous. You're not going to just let them eat ice cream for dinner. You're not going to just let them blow off their homework. You're going to put in the boundaries that keep them safe, but you're going to guide them in life by your example and let them become themselves. Got that? Great
That was
question.
excellent.
Great question.
Great answer and great question.
Hi, Sarah. How are you?
I'm Sarah. My question is, I recently left my very secure, well-paying career to pursue my artistic passions, and I've had so much judgment and reactions, and so I'm curious, what's your advice on how I deal with that?
Let them have a negative opinion. Let them not understand you. Let them be worried about you. Do not pour your energy into managing them. Let them have their experience in life. And then take all that energy back and then say, let me actually just live my life in a way that makes me proud. And then my example will actually have them change because I'm demonstrating. See, they're worried about you and they have expectations because they don't understand it.
Right.
And so they think about something different for you. But when you're actually happy and successful and you give them space to be worried, they change their minds. How many of you have left a job and they're like, oh my God, that was amazing, once you did it for 5 years? So you just keep doing you and let them be them.
Thank you so
Yes.
much.
You're welcome. Congratulations.
Oh, I love it.
It's so easy,
Oh
right?
my, yes, you're nailing this.
Hi. How are you?
How are you?
Good.
So my name is Yolanda, and my question is, so one of my best friends just keeps going back to the same guy who doesn't really treat her like the queen she is.
Yep.
Yeah, I have no idea how could I help her. Do you have any suggestions?
Yes, you got a letter. Let me tell you why. The more you complain about him, the more you push her to him. Right? And so you got to be the supportive friend, and what you're going to do is something sneaky, and you're going to influence her, and you're literally just going to be like, so how do you feel about how things are going?
Yeah.
Okay, so let her learn from life.
Yep.
And let me trust that she's going to learn what she needs to learn, but I'm going to stand by in support, and I'm going to keep the door open by not judging her.
Okay.
Got it? Because when you
Yeah.
judge, you push them away from you, and you want to keep her close to you.
Yeah, that's
Got
really
it?
help.
Okay, good. You got it.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
That just helped all of us. Did we all learn